pandemic still at large, everything is at a standstill as days turn into months of uncertainty. Filipinos throughout the country struggle to keep themselves afloat. In these trying times, we are called to come together as one, to thrive amidst the challenges that we face. Malayan College's Laguna is steadfast in its efforts to continue surpassing the limits brought about by the situation, dedicating ourselves anew to provide a safe learning environment that would transform our students into globally competitive professionals, even in the most trying of times. Malayan College's Laguna, lighting the way to surpassing the new normal.
Our grasp. But there is one thing that we have held tightly onto: passion. Passion is what drives us forward beyond the borders of the pandemic. Passion is why we continue to serve you quality education, whether you are in the classroom or at home. Passion is why we are ready and why we are dedicated to helping you to be ready, regardless of the circumstances. Our promise of excellence and virtue remains right here. When mentoring becomes life coaching, qualified mentors beyond the four walls of the classroom, nurturing in an online learning environment, Malayan College's Laguna, leading the way to surpassing the new normal. How do we deliver quality education amidst the pandemic? We make sure that you are equipped with online courses in the safety of your own home. Finding new solutions. Solutions that would help you study more and worry less during these challenging times. We believe that contributing new solutions can surpass all limits. One of the solutions is to go digital. Malayan College's Laguna, finding solutions to surpass the new normal.
Thought of the name Malayan because one of the inspirations in the creation of the school was our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, the pride of the Malay race, who once walked this part of the country just a little over a century ago.
Our vision is to be a global staple of excellence in professional education and research.
MCL is the #1 private school in Calabarzon.
Our mission is to provide a learning environment that would transform our students into globally competitive professionals.
To produce social wealth from the generation of new talents.
Excellence, loyalty, teamwork, discipline, and urgency. These are our core values.
To me, MCL is home.
Malayan is not just the buildings, the grounds, nor the facilities. More so, it is the people who comprise the institution. The smile of a student when he realizes that he just learned something. The embrace of friends without whom one cannot live. The values we instill, excellence and virtue.
MCL is home.
MCL is home.
MCL is home.
I am Malayan.
I am Malayan.
I am
Malay.
I am Malay.
I am Malay.
With the COVID-19 pandemic still at large, everything is at a standstill as days turn into months of uncertainty. Filipinos throughout the country struggle to keep themselves afloat. In these trying times, we are called to come together as one, to thrive amidst the challenges that we face. Malayan College's Laguna is steadfast in its efforts to continue surpassing the limits brought about by the situation, dedicating ourselves anew to provide a safe learning environment that would transform our students into globally competitive professionals, even in the most trying of times. Malayan College's Laguna, lighting the way to surpassing the new normal.
All that is normal may have escaped our grasp, but there is one thing that we have held tightly onto: passion. Passion is what drives us forward beyond the borders of the pandemic. Passion is why we continue to serve you quality education, whether you are in the classroom or at home. Passion is why we are ready and why we are dedicated to helping you to be ready regardless of the circumstances. Our promise of excellence and virtue remains right here. When mentoring becomes life coaching, qualified mentors beyond the four walls of the classroom, nurturing in an online learning environment, Malayan College's Laguna, leading the way to surpassing the new normal. How do we deliver quality education amidst the pandemic? We make sure that you are equipped with online courses in the safety of your own home. finding new solutions. Solutions that would help you study more and worry less during these challenging times. We believe that contributing new solutions can surpass all limits. One of the solutions is to go digital. Malayan Colleges Laguna, finding solutions to surpass the new normal.
Good morning, everyone. Ayan. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our new session or another session of Viewpoints, online discussion for new students and parents. Ayan. Thank you for tuning in sa ating, currently, we have 32 viewers. So, I'm Miss Mia. I'm one of the admissions assistants of Malayan Colleges Laguna. So isa po ako sa mga sumasagot sa inyo sa mga queries, sa mga concerns po ninyo, sa mga emails po ninyo, if ever na may concerns po kayo regarding your admissions. Okay, so welcome again po sa another session ng ating Viewpoints. And thank you for attending once again po. And also welcome po sa mga new attendees natin na new applicants po. Okay? And new parents. Okay, next slide po is I want to inform everyone, to all our viewers po, that MCL is in open admission, and the application for academic year 2021 and 22 are now ongoing. So open admission means wini-waive po natin ang ating entrance exam. So wala po for the incoming senior high school and college, wala po tayong entrance exam. Okay? So, if you are interested, kung may mga viewers pa tayo na hindi pa po nakakapag-submit ng kanilang applications for incoming grade 11 and incoming college, first year college po, ongoing na po ang ating application for school year 2021-2022, and entrance exam or admission exam is waived po. And later on, as we go on with our discussion, i-discuss po natin yung procedure natin for application. Okay? For the next slide po, here are the initiatives that MCL is doing for our clients or for our new students and parents. So if you have concerns, here are the admissions helplines. Nakapost po ito sa ating screen. If you also have, if you want to have discussion with us through phones, as ngayon po na pandemic situation tayo, para po ma-assist po namin kayo with the sa comfort po na nasa bahay po kayo, you can always call us sa aming mga helplines po. So meron kaming numbers po for Globe and Smart. We also have our email address, that's admissions@mcl.edu.ph. And also, the lines are open po every Tuesdays hanggang Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you have concerns and if you need assistance sa inyo pong application for MCL, for your child, or kayo mismo, yung mga student mismo yung kailangan ng assistance, we will be very happy to assist you po sa inyo pong admissions procedure or sa inyong application. Okay? Now, let us talk about MCL po. Ayan po. So, admissions helplines. Ngayon po, for this coming academic year, here are the admissions helplines po. And we have, para mas organized tayo po sa ating sa aming address ng inyong mga concerns, here are the enrollment advisors po. We have provided enrollment advisors para po sa lahat ng mga students. And if you can see po, divided siya in depending sa start po ng inyong surname. So from surnames po, starting from A to C, as in Charlie, Miss Hazel po will be assisting you. And for surname starting with letter D to L, Miss Shai will assist you po. And for those po na will start with letter M to R, I'll be assisting you po for your admissions procedures. And for surname starting S to Z, si Miss Zia po ang inyo pong admission or enrollment advisor po. And posted din po dyan yung aming mga contact numbers. So, our lines are open every Tuesday to Saturdays po, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I hope you can take note po ng aming mga contact numbers para ma-assist po namin kayo if ever you have concerns. Also, these are posted naman sa aming Facebook page. Okay po. Next slide, please. Ayan. So, MCL or Malayan Colleges Laguna is a subsidiary school of Mapua University. So, we all know that Mapua University po ay very well-known school sa Manila or sa Intramuros and Makati. So, Mapua University po ay kilala sa pagpo-produce ng mga engineering students or engineering graduates po. And isa po si MCL na kapatid ni Mapua. So, MCL started its operation in 2006, June 2006. And ngayon po, kami po ay 13-year-old na institution. And in 2017 din, we have our new school in Mindanao. That's Malayan Colleges Mindanao. Located naman po siya sa Davao City. So, MCL po is located or strategically located in Cabuyao City. Kung mapapansin po ninyo, sa next slide po natin, ayan, MCL po is located near South Luzon Expressway sa Cabuyao exit. So, I believe most of our viewers ay familiar na din kay MCL. So, we are located in Cabuyao City. Malapit po kami sa mga industry or mga technopark po. So, most of our students ay ginagawa nila yung kanilang mga thesis, mga capstone development, OJTs, dun sa mga kalapit po naming mga companies na located po sa technoparks na malapit po sa MCL. So, kaya siya strategically located, kaya siya dyan nakalagay sa kung saan po yung location ngayon ni MCL. Kasi po, malapit nga po kami sa mga technoparks and some of the students, kung saan sila nag-a-apply for their OJTs, na-absorb din sila nung company na po na yun. So, ayan po, MCL is located in Cabuyao City, Laguna po. Okay? And our next slide, I am glad to announce po or to inform everyone that in October 2019 po, MCL grants its autonomous status from the Commission on Higher Education. This means po, autonomous status is mas may freedom po si MCL to improve its education, the quality of the education that we are offering to our students, and mas may freedom sa MCL to improve po yung ating facilities and other things po para po makapag-provide tayo ng quality education for the students. And another is, related din po ito sa quality education is the QS World University Rankings or yung Quacquarelli-Simmons ranking. So, MCL grants is 3-star rating po. Rating for QS, and we also have 5-star rate. We also have acquired 5-star rate for employability and 4-star naman po for the facilities. Ayan. Okay. Now, let's talk about the viewpoints. Ito na, pag-uusapan na po natin yung viewpoints. So, as we have introduced to you kung sino po si MCL, we will talk about three viewpoints for today. So, number 1 is viewpoint from the government. So, since last year po ay nagsimula yung lockdown, nagsimula itong pandemic situation na to. And syempre, we have a statement from the Department of Education that sabi po dito ni Secretary Briones, we are going into a new normal because we are creating a brave new world, and we have to start with the children to give them courage, to give them initiative, to help them look at problems realistically and to continually have hope and confidence so that we will overcome so on to the brave new world. And sabi din po niya last year po na so in the meantime, you cannot have 9 months of idle children being restrained in their homes, making them stay at home and having no classes, no learning at all because we are afraid. We have to work around that fear. So sa pandemic situation na to, very strong yung stand ng ating government na the learning must continue. Same po with the same with the higher Commission on Higher Education uh, from our chairman of CHED, si Prospero de Vera. The approach to education should be anchored to the premise that learning must continue, quarantine or not. So, we are very happy po as part of MCL that may mga parents po na still sinusupport po yung ating mga students with their education po. And we are very thankful that for the trust that you gave MCL dahil you chose po application pa lang na pinili nyo po si MCL to assist you or to makasama nyo sa pag support sa inyo pong mga students or sa inyo pong mga anak. So next viewpoint po is from educational institutions. So disclaimer lang po that we are not speaking for all the educational institution. This is for MCL lang po. This is a viewpoint for MCL. So, gusto ko pong i-clear yan. This is for MCL only. Pero, we are very sure that most of the universities ay makaka-relate po dito sa learning environments under the new normal. Okay? So, in MCL po, we have the flexible learning spaces. So, sa flexible learning spaces po, since we are in the pandemic situation, everyone ay kailangan mag-adjust. So, lahat po tayo ay napilitan tayo lahat na mag-adjust sa kung ano po yung kailangan po mag-adjust sa kung ano po yung meron tayo. Okay po. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so in MCL po, we started our e-learning. So since we are adjusting nga po sa ating pandemic situation, MCL po, since 2007 or 2008, we have already started the e-learning or sinasabi po na electronic learning or learning everywhere. Since 2009 po, MCL already acquired the blended learning. Blended learning na kami ever since 2009. And in 2015 po, as we have acquired more students by thousands po, we have acquired the Blackboard Learn. It's a learning management system that we are currently using since 2015. Dito po sa Blackboard Learn, all the modules, lahat po ng mga learning materials nila, lahat ng discussion nila ay nagaganap dito sa Blackboard Learn. And it is very accessible sa ating mga students dahil Blackboard Learn can be accessed anytime, anywhere as long as you have smartphones na I'm very sure most of the students ngayon, sa generation ngayon ay may mga smartphones na and we also have the internet connection. Okay? And as part of the learning, as part of the flexible learning spaces, kasama dito ang extended learning time. So as we are adjusting, as the students are adjusting po sa ating learning, or sa module po natin or sa delivery po natin ng ating tawag dito, mode of delivery ng ating institution or ng colleges, MCL po has this extended learning time sa mga students na kung dati, kung sa actual or sa face-to-face na kapag ang quiz is during po lang ng kanilang klase, here po sa extended learning time, they can submit or mas meron silang oras para po to review or to take their quizzes or take their examination. So, mas mahaba or mas binibigyan sila ng mas mahabang time or ng extended time para po to submit or to comply sa kanilang mga requirements or sa kanilang mga activities. Same with the self-paced learning. Okay, for self-paced learning naman, since all of us are adjusting nga po sa pandemic situation, self-paced learning po is the students will be responsible din sa kanilang matututunan ng mga students to be responsible pagdating sa kanilang academic. So, sa self-paced learning po, mas matututo ang student natin to become independent. Though we still have the support from their teachers, from their professors, pero dito as we are adjusting, as everyone are adjusting po, mas magkakaroon ng sense of responsibility ang ating mga student. And as part po ng ating as part po ng mga initiative po ng ating institution or ni MCL, and once we have resume sa ating face-to-face classes, kung papayagan na po tayo ng government, susundin pa rin naman natin yung mga protocols from the government. So, magkakaroon tayo ng reduced class size. So, kung before, on our prior pandemic po, dati 40 ang maximum students per classroom. So ngayon magkakaroon na lang tayo ng I think 15 to 20 per classroom. So makikita po ninyo, ayan po, on your left side, ayan yung regular na itsura po ng ating classroom prior pandemic. Pero since we have to comply sa ating protocols from the government, magiging 20 to 15 to 20 na lang yung ating ang magiging students per classroom. So makikita nyo naman po on your right side naman na nasusunod yung physical distancing. And another is magkakaroon tayo ng shifting sa ating face-to-face class schedules. Okay? So next is maiksi lang po itong presentation natin. So, next is the viewpoint from parents and the learners or from the students. So, if you have questions po, please feel free po to type in your questions sa ating live chat. So, we will try to answer po yung inyong mga basic questions regarding your admissions. And while we are waiting po sa ating mga questions na pumasok po sa ating live chat, I want to discuss po yung ating application procedure. As I have mentioned earlier, MCL po is already accepting application for incoming senior high school and college. So, open admission po tayo, entrance exam is waived. So, wala po tayong entrance exam. So, for the application, ayan, step 1 is, of course, fill out the online admission form. Makikita nyo po yan sa aming website. Makikita nyo din po yan sa aming Facebook page. Actually, these are posted po, or ito po ay nakapost sa aming Facebook para po guided po kayo sa kung paano po ang gagawin pagdating sa application. Okay, so step 1 is fill out the online admission form. Andyan po yung link. And another is once you have submitted yung inyo pong application form, once you have submitted your application form, makaka-receive po kayo ng confirmation from the admissions team. Then, once you have received your the confirmation, just make sure po na tama yung email address na ilalagay po natin dun sa application form para po ma-receive po ninyo yung confirmation from our team. And after po ma-receive ang confirmation from admissions, pwede na po kayo magbayad ng application fee. So, meron kayong two options to pay the application fee. Number one is go to MCL para po magbayad mismo sa aming treasury office. You just need an appointment po. You just need to book an appointment. Nandyan din naman po yung link. But currently, MCL po is closed for on-site transaction. So, for those po na nagpaplano na pumunta sa MCL para makapag-settle ng kanilang application fee, kindly wait for our announcement kung kailan po ulit kami mag-open for on-site transaction. So, sa ngayon, ang option lang po muna natin is to pay off-site. Okay? So, paano ba tayo magbabayad through off-site payment channel? So, all you need to do is to fill out the request for billing. So, nandyan din po, makaka-receive naman po kayo. Yung link po nun ay marireceive din ninyo once po na ma-receive nyo yung confirmation. So, nandun naman din yung link. Actually, once you have submitted your application, guided na po kayo hanggang sa matapos yung application. So, for option 2, for paying off-site, mag-fill out lang po kayo ng billing request form. Then, hihintayin nyo yung approval from us para ma-receive naman po ninyo yung payment instruction. Okay? So, for the payment, for the off-site payment channels po, you can pay po through GCash. Pwede po kayong magbayad, sa M. Luwilier, pwede po kayong magbayad sa RCBC branch or sa Cebuana Luwilier. Ayan, I think we can flash po yung ating mga off-site payment channels. Ayan po. Okay. So, yun po yung mga off-site payment channels po natin. Then, once you have paid po or once na makapagbayad kayo, sasendan nyo kami ng proof of payment sa aming email address. That's admissions@mcl.edu.ph. And wait for the letter of acceptance and enrollment instructions na isasend din namin sa same email na ginagamit ninyo. So, better po talaga na tama yung email address ang nailalagay po ninyo starting pa lang ng application. Okay? So, enrollment po natin is magsa-start sa June 1. Okay po? So, sa confirmation din po, included, ayan na po yung ating off-site payment channels. Okay? For the off-site payment channels, ayan, pwede po tayo magbayad sa RCBC, RCBC Online Banking, GCash, Paymaya, Cebuana Luwilier, ayan po. So, pwede din pong online bank transfer po. Okay? Ayan. So, I think may mga questions na tayo na nakapasok po. Okay? Okay. So, ayan. May question po tayo from Sir Joji Flores. How much is the tuition fee for incoming grade 11 with Strand? Okay. Sa ngayon po, what we can give the range lang po. Pero for the tuition fee breakdown, ayan, you can send an email sa admissions@mcl.edu.ph. For senior high school, we are ranging po kami ng 70 to 80,000 per year. Per year na po yun. So, kung meron ding voucher yung student, maliles pa po yun. So, if you want to know po if you want to know po kung grantee yung ating student ng ESC, ayan po, pwede po kayong mag-inquire sa current school. Okay po. How much is the tuition fee for incoming grade 11 with STEM strand? Do they still need books or uniform? As I've said earlier po, 70 to 80,000 yung tuition fee po natin per year. And do they still need books and uniform? Since we have the learning management system po, the Blackboard Learn, all the learning materials po ay uploaded na sa BBL. So mostly ng ating mga learning materials ay in PDF file or online. So for senior high school, wala na po tayong books. And uniform, prior pandemic po, we have uniform for senior high school. Polo shirt po siya na white na sinusuot nila every Monday. Then the rest of the week is civilian po sila. And PE uniform. So sa ngayon, since online po tayo, wala pa tayong uniform. So siguro kapag nagkaroon na po tayo ng face-to-face classes, doon na po ulit natin i-require ang uniform. Okay po. And I think Sir James is with us na po. Ayan.
Okay, good morning to our parents and prospective students for the senior high school. Welcome to Viewpoints, and I hope marami kayong nakuha dun sa information relayed by Miss Mia on how MCL is surpassing the limits of the new normal by providing fully online senior high school and college programs at this time of the pandemic. So makikita naman po natin ngayon sa mga news na medyo nakakabahala yung pagtaas ng bilang ng COVID-19 infections, and the parents definitely are still asking kasi 1 year na po natin tinatanong yung napaka-relevant na question na how will the new school year look like given the situation na pandemic, fully online, and ano ba yung masasabi ng MCL about this? And personally po, I would say na medyo malabo pa po tayong bumalik sa blended or face-to-face classes because of so many factors. Nandiyan na nga yung bakuna, pero take note that the vaccination program is basically may pinagdadaanan siyang pacing and prioritization, and deprioritize pa po ngayon yung mga school-age children. And ano yung analysis natin doon? Habang binabaccinate natin yung mga prioritized sectors like yung mga elderly, yung mga frontliners, kailangang ilimit natin yung mobility ng mga lesser at risk, di ba? O yung less at risk. Ito yung mga school-age children. So, hindi pa rin sila pwedeng lumabas kasi sila yung carrier, and as they move out, baka sila yung mag-cause ng infection, mas lumaki yung cases natin. So, that's why I always tell the parents that be it online or be it in campus, MCL is ready to deliver the promise of education, of quality education to our students. So, kung tatawagin mo po ng government at sasabihin na sige, pwede na magbukas yung mga schools, then MCL is ready. And if ever naman will continue with this online learning, MCL is also ready with online because we've been doing it for the past 1 decade, since 2008, and we improved it a lot in 2016 when we acquired the Blackboard Learn, our learning management system. So basically that's it. And sana po makonsider ninyo ang MCL Senior High School for your children. And kung meron po kayong mga tanong, please feel free to post it here so that I can answer it with the help of the admissions team. So definitely po, masasagot po natin yan. May question dito, does the institution give a chance or preparation to senior high school students in getting to their preferred higher education institutions? Medyo ano po ito? Confused po ako dun sa tanong. Ano po ibig sabihin? Ano po kayang chance or preparation to senior high school students in getting to... Actually, ano po yan? To answer it in a manner that I understood the question, we will be happy that our senior high school students will go to Malayan Colleges Laguna for college. But we are not also limiting our students, our grade 12, our grade 11 students from exploring other colleges and universities wherein they would excel. Number one, MCL does not have all the programs that our senior high school might be interested to take for college. In a study that we commissioned last 2019, we found out that grade 8 students started, or rather students started to think about possible program or strand in senior high school when they enter grade 8. So sa grade 8 daw sila unang nagtatanong, ano kaya yung kukuhanin kong strand for senior high school? But they tend to think for what program in college to take when they are in grade 11. So ano bang ibig sabihin? Kung ang pag-uusapan po ay yung chance and academic preparation that will make them succeed in any university or college that they want to take their college degree, the answer is yes. We are giving you that assurance and that commitment that when they enroll for senior high school, our program, our instructional learning program is basically at par with the standard and actually above standard in terms of preparing the students for whatever college program they intend to take. Ayan. So tama po yan. Mahirap mag-invest sa isang school na medyo walang garantiya pagdating doon sa academic preparation. And I think the success stories of our students for the past 10 years or for the past 2-3 years for senior high school will give you that assurance that we are producing good grade 12 students who have high success rates when they go for college. Yan. So ang ano nga dyan, ang lagi nilang sinasabi ay yung training sa MCL Senior High School na resilient, na matatag sa madaming deadlines, matatag sa mga course load na talagang challenging, sa mga lessons at sa mga questions ng mga teachers na challenging. Ito yung nagpatatag sa kanila to survive college. And that is a promise, that's a record, a track record that we are holding on, and same assurance that we intend to give to our parents. Okay, may mga questions tayo about specifications kay Cyrus, nabasa ko kanina, about the specifications of computers that will be used for education. Ayan. You may want to answer this, Mia. Yan. So, hindi po kailangang high-end, lalo na for senior high school na most of the courses naman will be in Blackboard Learn. So, hindi po kailangan ng high-end. So, kung ang kukuhanin ay ABM, lalo na kung meron kayong computer na i3, Core i3 with 8 gig RAM, 500 gig na hard disk, okay na yan. Gagamitin lang naman yan sa MS Office applications, gagamitin lang naman yan sa Blackboard Learn. So, pwede na yan. And yung ganitong specifications ng computer, Core i3, makakabili na kayo niya ng mga nasa 27,000. Ang suggestion ko nga ay, kung meron ka makitang i3 na 27,000, tapos meron namang Core i5 na 30, doon ka na sa I5. Kasi yung konting difference na yon, that will make you save a significant amount of money in terms of upgrade. So that is something that will be helpful to you. Okay? In terms of license naman, once you enroll at MCL, we are giving out a license copy of MS365. So yung Microsoft Office mo, kasama na yon doon sa MCL email account na basically it operates in Microsoft system. So hindi mo na kailangan bumili ng license Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel because you can easily log in your MCL live email account sa Microsoft Office 365 and that will give you already a license copy of the softwares and applications that you will need for your education here at MCL. Okay, meron pa ba tayong other concerns and questions from our listeners? Is there scholarship that is grade-based for incoming students? The answer is no because our scholarships are granted in a purely competitive basis. So ibig sabihin po, we are organizing a scholarship exam wherein all hopeful students or applicants may take that exam and when they qualify, we will be giving out the scholarship benefits to them. Ayan. So baka ang susunod na follow-up question dyan, pag yung bang anak ko graduate ng valedictorian, salutatorian sa kabilang school, meron bang scholarship? Ang sagot po, wala. Kasi parang sa revised DepEd manual, DepEd advisory, wala na tayong valedictorian, salutatorian. So with highest honors, with high honors, with honors, ganoon na lang ang mga achievements and recognition na binibigay. Take note, yung with highest honors, marami sila doon. Posibleng marami sila doon. With high honors, ganun din. Kaya po para hindi magtalo-talo, we are organizing a standardized exam for them na yung assessment will definitely be one standard lang for all the hopefuls. So we will be organizing that scholarship exam again for this year and hopefully yung mga interested kagaya ni AR will be joining, will be taking that exam to take the chance of being an MCL scholar. Okay. Ano pa ba tayong other concerns? May discount po kami galing DepEd. Mababawas po ba yon? Wala po kaming nalalamang discount from DepEd unless you're talking po of the senior high school voucher, Rosel. So if this is the senior high school voucher, baka galing ka ng isang junior high school na ESC accredited at yung bata ay recipient na ng ESC since grade 7. So ang tanong, tumatanggap ba kayo ng senior high school voucher? The answer is yes, subject to the approval of the Private Education Assistance Committee or PAYAC. Hindi po MCL yung PAYAC, yan po ay government. So pag kayo po ay nabigyan ng QBR or Qualified Voucher Recipient Certificate, then we will honor your voucher. But for ESC, hingi lang po kayo ng ESC certification sa inyong pinanggalingang junior high school. Nakalagay po doon na ang eskwelahan ay ESC accredited and yung bata po ay recipient ng ESC at ipadala nyo po yan sa amin during enrollment so that we can validate the discount. Okay. Yan, how to avail sibling discount? Ganun din po, mag-a-apply po kayo sa Student Affairs Office. Mag-guide po kayo ng aming admissions advisors para po dyan sa mga specific concerns on admissions and enrollment. What strand po ang recommended for computer science sa college? STEM po. Basically po yung ating mga ICT at ating mga science, IT and computer science programs, yan po ay heavy sa mathematics at saka sa engineering concepts. So we would recommend that the student take STEM. pwede rin pong ICT. Even though ang requirement po sa ICT ay meron po yung mga animation na part, so dapat medyo creative din yung bata. So kapag ang direction po ng bata ay computer science, pero more on game development, more on animation, mas maganda po na ICT track ang kuhanin. Kung ang direction naman po niya ay more on information technology, more on programming, pwede pong ICT, pwede rin pong STEM. Okay. Maganda po yung mga tanong na yan. Kung meron mga specific questions about the strand and program, we will be very happy to answer. Okay. Are there other questions? Let us flash our helplines. Ayan. So please feel free po to call our admissions helplines from Tuesdays to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Ito po yung mga numbers natin. Hiniwa-hiwalay na po namin yan para meron ng nakatutok na admissions and enrollment advisors sa inyong mga anak o sa mga new students. At sila rin po yung frontliners for all your admissions concerns. So please feel free to call them, to contact them so that you can be assisted with our enrollment process. We have Hazel, Shai, Mia, and Zia. Their numbers and email addresses are posted here. You can also book a visit. That's also from Tuesday to Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. However, that will be on appointment basis. So you can find the appointment form in our website so that you can secure one and visit us on site here at MCL. And our admissions team members will be happy to discuss all matters pertinent to admissions and enrollment to our prospective new students and parents. So as I end, gusto ko pong i-share sa inyo itong African proverb na ito, which is very much relevant at this time of the new normal. Much relevant at this time of the new normal. Kasi po, even before the pandemic ay napakagandang guiding principle naman po para sa atin itong African proverb na ito na hindi pa pina-flash ni Mia. Ayan. So this is a shot taken from the commencement exercises of our senior high school last July 9, 2019. According to an African proverb, it takes a whole village to raise a child. And for our prospective grade 11 students who are interested to join Malayan Colleges Laguna, lahat naman tayo ay ito ang pangarap na tayo ay maging bahagi dun sa graduating batch. Diyan sa July 9, 2019 na yan, we had 1,200, kaya po ganyan kadami yan, 1,200 senior high school students who graduated at that time. And dahil wala po tayong venue for that big, kung magsasama pa yun ng nanay at tatay, that means 3,600 all in all. Eh minsan kasama pa yung lola, yung lolo, yung tiyahin na nagbigay ng baon ng grade 6. May mga ganun pa. So lahat po yan, ginanap namin sa PICC para mapagbigyan yung mga students na gumagraduate to bring along their relatives. And that is something that we look forward, that every MCL student will be graduating, will be marching, and will be sharing with us and the entire world that milestone and that victory in his or her academic life. And lahat po ng mga students, kayo pong nandito, ayan din ang pangarap. Graduate, magkaroon ng magandang buhay. And that's basically the promise that MCL would like to give to the parents and the prospective students. However, it takes a village to raise a child. Meaning to say, it's not a role that must be solely done by our students, by the teachers. We need the entire village to assist and support the rearing and nurturing of the child. And when we talk about the village, that refers to the school, the parents, the family, the community, the government, the school as mentioned, all of those sectors must work together to bring the best to the child and make him or her succeed and reach this milestone. So, ito pong laban natin na to sa surpassing limits of the new normal and online learning ay hindi po hamon lamang ng eskwelahan. Ito po ay hamon sa ating lahat that we may want to win. So sana po ay mag-cooperate lahat, ang parents, ang government, ang community, ang school, yung mismong estudyante, so that we will be sharing the same success stories of our graduates since 2012. So these are some photos of our graduates and their parents. Ito po yung apat nilang anak ay graduate ng MCL. And nakakatuwa po ito sa paningin ng MCL at ng ating mga stakeholders to see, to hear and to witness successful people, to hear success stories of our graduates as they get good academic preparation at Malayan Colleges Laguna, Mapua School. So, thank you very much po for joining Viewpoints. Sana po ay marami kayong natutunan. And hope to see you again in our other sessions for Viewpoints. We will have another one next Saturday. That's March 27, 2021. College naman po sa morning and senior high school sa hapon. Ito pong recording ng ating Viewpoints will be posted in our Malayan Colleges Laguna YouTube channel. Please subscribe and feel free to share the video so that our yung mga kapitbahay, relatives nyo po na interested pero na-miss itong session na to ng Viewpoints, pwede silang maka-attend sa susunod. And they can also get updates from our discussion this morning. So on behalf of our President, Dr. Reynaldo B. Bea, who is also the President of Mapua University, maraming salamat po for joining us. And we will be posting again the high helplines of the admissions office para po ma-assist namin yung prospective students and parents. Thank you very much po. Sana po ay maging kabahagi namin kayo in surpassing the limits of the new normal right here at Malayan Colleges Laguna, Mapua School. Good morning po sa ating lahat.